are not already subscribed, please do so. What are you doing? Please subscribe. We are so close to hitting the giveaway. Just like, please, just subscribe, hit that little notification bell if you guys want to be updated when I post. And I would really appreciate if you hit that button because I have some really amazing videos coming soon. So I really hope that you guys stick around because I'm in love with some of the things that I'm reposting. I cannot wait. So I'm going to be doing pretty much a back to school, going into high school experience kind of advice video, and I'm just going to make this video and put a big disclaimer out there. I'm not saying that like you have to follow my advice. I'm not saying like you need to. These are just things that are really going to help you improve your time in school or in high school or wherever you are going into. I know a majority of my viewers are either in high school or college age, so that is why I'm making this type of video. I feel like I can give you a lot of information about it. So pretty much if you are going into school, no matter what age you are, if you're a freshman, if you're a junior, if you're a senior, if you're a sophomore, no matter what you are, my number one tip to you or advice is just to walk into school with total confidence. Literally, if you walk into the school like you own it, like people are just gonna be like, oh shit, like she looks good, like she has a lot of confidence, like I want to be her friend. She looks like someone who's really like good with herself. Like a lot of people just, you're attracted to people that supply a lot of confidence, at least personally. And I know that this just made me feel better. Like even if I was nervous, if I would go in there and be like, oh, like I'm so excited for school, like oh my god, look at my outfit, like I just felt like I made myself believe that I was really confident and like happy for school. So like it just put me in a better mood and just improved my all in all experience of my first day. My second tip definitely for high school is to plan your outfits ahead of time. Like literally the night before, plan your outfits, because let me tell you, I did that for like the first 3 years I was in high school, and it helped me so much. It made it so that way I didn't have to wake up early. I mean, I did wake up early because I would do full beat, but I literally had to choose. I felt like I was running out of time in the mornings. I didn't have time to get everything done. But if I plan my outfit accordingly the night before, I just felt like my outfits looked better and I just felt like I had more time because I did do full beat pretty much every single day. So it just gave me more time to do my makeup and not rush. So tip number 3 is to just have a good music playlist. Now I do this for every event, maybe summer, fall, school, no matter what it is, I have a nice music playlist. I just love listening to music, and personally it just puts me in a good mood. It just gives me like good vibes, and all in all I just feel better. So creating a good hype music playlist for school, if you listen to in the morning, what you're doing at school, it's just going to improve your experience, and I just feel like it's gonna make you more hype and just in a better mood. So I would definitely recommend putting songs into a playlist that you love or know that get you hype, so that way you are in a better mood and just improves your experience. Tip number 4 is to join a sports team. I can't even like stress to you how much of importance it is to join clubs, to join sports. Personally, I did cheerleading all throughout like middle school and all that stuff, but when I got into high school, I didn't do cheering. And I definitely do kind of regret it, just because if I would have joined a sports team or did something, then I probably would have been like a little bit more social. I mean, like I had a ton of friends. I just feel like maybe I could have had more friends, or maybe I could have learned something new about myself, or whatever the case may have been. If you're worried about making friends and you're a freshman, definitely go and join a club, because a lot of clubs do meet before school actually starts, like football, cheering, all that stuff. They definitely meet before actual school. So if you're worried about that, definitely do one of those. But I would highly recommend just to join clubs or activities, because colleges, 1, love that, and B, helps you make friends. It just honestly, I feel like will make your 4 years in high school, super, super enjoyable. Tip number 5 is to use a planner. Now, I know the school provides you with a planner, but I personally would go out and buy my own planner because I like it to be like a day-to-day basis, also like hourly things, because for me it was more than just a day-to-day thing. Like, I would like to plan out because I worked during high school. All throughout high school I worked, so I like to write down when I got paid. I like to write down when I worked, my assignments, when I needed to start them, and all that stuff. I just felt like it really kept me organized, and so you're not going back later and being like, what did I have to do tonight? Like, what was my homework? What was, you know what I mean? So just like write it down, get a planner. I would highly recommend it. That's like one of my biggest tips, is to just stay organized, and you should be okay. Tip number 6 is to give yourself a break. Definitely, like, if you need a break during class and you're reading something super important, or like you just feel like your concentration is not there, because for me, I found it really hard to concentrate sometimes. So I would definitely recommend to just take a break, ask to go to the bathroom for like 5 minutes, stand in there, just like look at your phone, do something to give yourself a mental break. If you feel as though you can't, you know, keep up with the material, or you feel like you just need like a second to just kind of find your composure, take a break, listen to some music, do what you need to do to get yourself like back into it. Tip number 7 is to buy cute school supplies. Now, I'm not telling you to like go out and spend a fortune, but just get stuff that's gonna make you excited for school. Like a nice planner, like I said, some cute pens, maybe some cute notebooks, just things to keep you organized and keep you motivated. Just like working out, get yourself cute gym clothes, get yourself cute school supplies for school. Tip number 8 is to stay focused. I definitely struggle with this the most because I definitely have like attention span problems, but I would definitely recommend, like, if you're someone who can't work at home, or you feel like you're gonna get distracted, or you're gonna want to play video games, or you want to go on your computer, you're gonna want to hang out with friends, move yourself from a loud environment, go to a coffee shop, just do whatever you feel you need to do. Move yourself from a really loud environment and just go to somewhere where you feel you can focus. For me, Starbucks was definitely a really good place to go and focus. I don't know, I just like the Starbucks environment. Tip number 9 is to make sure you bring water to school. I can't even stress how important bringing water to school is, because I've never wanted to drink the school fountain water, like, ew. But also, you just want to stay hydrated. You're at school for at least like 8 hours, so stay hydrated is super, super important, because it's going to keep your mind focused, and it's just going to make sure that you're happy. And just honestly, water improves my mood. If I'm super thirsty and like really dehydrated, I'm not gonna want to pay attention, and my brain is just gonna be scattered. So I feel as though when I bring water with me, it just kind of makes me in a better mood. I don't know, it's true. Tip number 10 is, when in doubt, use the period excuse. And I know this sounds like so crazy, and I actually never use this one, but I know people who have, and that's why I'm adding it into this, but I've actually never used this excuse. But if you want to wear a dress, or you want to just not change for gym one day, and you just like are like, oh, I don't want to change out of this outfit, it's too complicated. If you're wearing a romper, whatever the case may be, if you're just like stressing and you're like, I don't want to do gym today because like I don't want to sweat, my makeup looks good, or something, just use the period excuse. Obviously, if you're a boy, like, you can't use that, but if you're a girl, just be like, oh, like, I have my period, like, you know, I have really bad cramps, or, you know, I don't feel like playing gym today. And I guarantee you, your gym person will just say, sit out, go to the nurse, whatever the fact may be. So that is definitely a tip that I learned too late, but I know people who have used it. I just personally have not, but it is a good tip if you just really don't feel like participating in gym that day. Tip number 11 is just to pretty much enjoy your time at school. And I know that this sounds like so cliche, like, oh, your 4 years in high school goes so quick, but girl, let me tell you, it did go quick. I mean, for me, it did go a little slower, but it did still go quick. Like, I can't, still to this day, I can't even believe I was in school for like 3.5 years. Like, that's crazy to me. And I just, like, I don't know, I just can't believe it. So definitely make memories. Don't take anything for granted. don't waste your time and don't feel like you don't need to participate in school events, because that's something that I definitely regret myself, is not being participated in school events. I really didn't participate in a lot during my 3.5 years in school just because I was working the whole time, and like usually I never really had time. I was working a lot of hours, so for me it was really tough to really get involved in the school, which I totally regret. But so yeah guys, those are just kind of like my tips and like kind of life hacks that I have for school. Those are some of them, but I will say that on a real and serious note, do not be scared to enter school. It's a new chapter of your life, especially high school. If you're in high school or it's your last year, definitely take everything in. Don't take anything for granted. I just really truly mean that, because personally for me, my senior year, I wish that I would have been able to graduate with my friends. I totally like took everything for granted, and also at the same time I did get sick. So for me, I kind of have a good outlook from someone who didn't get to graduate with her friends and all that stuff. I just truly hope that you guys realize the importance of school, and high school may be a bitch at some times, and I totally understand that, but don't like take it for granted, because some people don't have the opportunity to go to school. Some people really don't have the luxurious opportunities that we do. School is so important, and it's going to bring you to either a new chapter in your life if you're graduating, or even a new chapter if you're entering high school. It's just such a great experience, and I really think that if you open your mind and you're a little bit more optimistic, then you'll enjoy your 4 years a lot more. Alrighty guys, so thank you so much for watching. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this back to school video. I love back to school season because it means fall for me. So thank you so much for watching guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Until next time, raindrops. Bye.